In the weeds. So today is what day?
Today is uh, the 25th, March 25th,
Saturday,
Saturday, my week
2000.
2017, and so far I DVD'd almost my whole garden at my house. Well, in the green waste bin, like there's a lot that I had to deweed. Like over there by the bin, there was a lot of weeds that I wanted to get out, because I saw my mom deweeding like around the edges. I was like, I want to join too, so I joined it and I started getting a lot more, and then I cleared most of that area, and this is like most of it, and not all of it is in here. So today earlier, like around 10:40, we arrived at Spring in the Farm at the Pomona Fairplex. And then there's free events, free plans, and we decided to put them in their own pots. So let's see, here is I believe it is the orange bell pepper that we got for free. We got a bunch of them over here.
Maybe how many? About 8 or 10.
Yeah.
And then the ones right next to with them.
And these are tomatoes. I believe we got them at the same place.
And we don't know what it is yet because they weren't labeled.
Yeah, so it's a mystery. Most likely tomatoes. And then my mom, sister, and I, and my dad were also doing these ones. We don't know if they're parsley or oregano.
Cilantro.
Because like they were labeled parsley and cilantro, but we didn't know which one's which. So there's about like more than 10 more that. So these are biodegradable pots. So then we put them when we planted them at Spring in the Farm. The lady told us that these were biodegradable. So when we plant them in the ground, they will
Break down.
they'll break down.
And the roots will what?
And it'll like come out.
And what kind of seeds do you have?
I have peas. I have green peas. And I have normal peas, like the ones kind of like edamame. Are the pods.
What kind?
K-cups we made beets. Oh, you planted beets.
And where did the K-cups come from?
The Vertec Waste Industries Incorporated. Like those coffee things.
The coffee cake.
Over there? So this company actually recycled them and then used them for this. So then us kids and some other adults can actually know how to plant other stuff.
Okay, so it's Daddy's turn. This is Mommy's ginger. Finally went ahead and put it in the bigger container. Over here are the kales. They were very root bound, and so it was time to go ahead and put them up in bigger pots, and eventually we will find a spot to put them in. The melons and cucumbers are doing good. Again, this also we need to find a spot for them. Here are the cucamelons and a couple of the bitter melons right there, and these are gonna be the zucchinis. We'll plant these over there in the garden bed. I had a packet of sunflowers, and I put them in one giant pot, and they all sprouted and separated them, so then they can be in their own pots and we can share them with our friends and neighbors. And so this year really slow with peppers, so that's how my peppers look like. The plumerias, they don't have names yet, but I really need to go ahead and put names on them so it'll be easier. And the bitter melons, you can see some of them weren't coming out yet, and so I helped them out a little bit. Some of the seeds I replanted and they're coming out. So some of them are looking better than the rest. Over here are the tomatoes in the 1-gallon containers. Brad's Atomic, grape tomatoes, Cosmic Eclipse, Napa Chardonnay, Galapagos. And so a variety of different tomatoes. A lot of focus will be tomatoes and more edibles this year. So special shout out to our buddy Gloria. We went to go visit her and she's doing her own spring cleaning, and so we were able to pick this up from her. Been looking for something like this to help me with transferring. So it's you can switch off to whatever table so you want to do. Again, over here on this side will be the hydroponic. I don't know yet what I'll be putting in there, so we'll figure it out when that time comes. So this is the indoor grow. Some tomatoes in hydro. And this is the new AeroGarden. AeroGarden was nice to hook up. I'm going to go ahead and do a test trial. And so these guys that are in here will be gone, and I'll be putting different, same size plants, same variety, so we can test to see which nutrients are better and more effective. LED lights. And avocado growing in hydroponics. Water. And over on this side, these Asiatic lilies, they're already flowered, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the top to see if it'll grow side shoots and give us more. Anyway, this is the 4x8 garden bed. As you can notice, most of them are tomatoes, with the exception of over here in the back row are the fava beans. And you can see some of them are just now coming out of the surface. So, a couple tomatoes here, actually only 3, but all tomatoes. Some of these guys I'll be putting into number 5 containers so they can get bigger. This is the new one this year. It's ice cream bean Fang Yi from Mount Sac. Buddy hooked this up. He got this at a plant trade exchange, rare plants in exchange. So these are the gross lilies. I don't know if it's because they're root bound that they're this small and already flowering. So you can see the grasses coming out. Or are they? Is it grass? Anyway, some more tomatoes, and then these are the Kiwana round, no, just plain Kiwana melons. Hopefully I can get them to grow this way, and I'll put a trellis along this wall. Gooseberry starting to flower. Now this one is the strangest. Initially, this fig is the Panache tiger fig, and so initially the plant was growing over here, which is below the graft, and so I went ahead and cut it so it can grow. But if you notice, the top part died and I cut it off, and so it feels like it's drying up already, but oddly enough on the bottom it's growing, so we'll see what shall come about. And then again we went to the spring at the farm in Pomona, and they were getting rid of some plants, and so these 6-cell packs of beets are $1 for each 6-pack. Everything was actually $1, and the strawberries as well, $1. The mint, $1. I mean, where can you get herbs that are $1 each? And so the only exception is they had aphids, and so we had to go ahead and spray it with water and eliminate them. So I know you can get a 6-pack of strawberries for like $4 as well, but you know, it's $1 and it serves a purpose for Fairplex at the farm. again, our garden buddy Gloria. I got this cherimoya. She threw the seeds and outgrew cherimoya. So I picked it up. She's got a couple more I'm going to try to go and pull out, but this time I have to dig. Some of these are goji berries and more fig cuttings. Hopefully I can get them to root and we can have figs. Alright guys, hopefully our yard can look beautiful and be full of fruits and vegetables. Take care.